Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Essential Oils and Aromatherapy for Dummies, 2nd edition, by Kathi Keville, narrated by Courtney Patterson. Publisher's note: in this audio edition, you will hear references to figures and tables present in the print and e-book formats of the book. Limit of liability/disclaimer of warranty. While the publisher and authors have used their best efforts in preparing this work, they make no representations or warranties with respect to the accuracy or completeness of the contents of this work, and specifically disclaim all warranties, including, without limitation, any implied warranties of merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. No warranty may be created or extended by sales representatives, written sales materials, or promotional statements for this work. The fact that an organization, website, or product is referred to in this work as a citation and/or potential source of further information does not mean that the publisher and authors endorse the information or services the organization, website, or product may provide, or recommendations it may make. This work is sold with the understanding that the publisher is not engaged in rendering professional services. The advice and strategies contained herein may not be suitable for your situation. You should consult with a specialist where appropriate. Further, readers should be aware that websites listed in this work may have changed or disappeared between when this work was written and when it is read. Neither the publisher nor author shall be liable for any loss of profit or any other commercial damages, including but not limited to special, incidental, consequential, or other damages. Introduction. If you're like most people, you take the smell of a flower or the scent of freshly baked bread for granted. That's because fragrance is all around, every day and everywhere. Scent may be commonplace, but you'll have to agree that it greatly enhances life. And it does more than provide enjoyment. As its name implies, aromatherapy is indeed a therapy that uses essential oils for healing. Essential oils offer a way for you to literally smell your way to good health. You can't beat a prescription that reads, "Bathe with scented oils twice a week." Essential Oils and Aromatherapy for Dummies is your guide to a new way to stay healthy and fit, and to take care of yourself when you do get sick. Aromatherapy works on many levels. It can treat emotional as well as physical problems, and even help you think better or improve your athletic performance. Sensual essential oils can improve your love and your sex life. No wonder such a large selection of scented products is now available. Everything from candles to facial cream to room freshener is promising to bring essential oils into your life. About this book. Essential oils and aromatherapy cover a lot of territory, so I've written this book to guide you through the clouds of wafting aromas. I'll show you how to make real sense out of this topic. I've been enjoying the benefits of essential oils for decades, and sharing them with others almost that long. Simply put, I'm impressed. I think you will be too. In this book, you discover the world of fragrance along with dozens of ways that aromatherapy can enhance your health and general well-being. Essential Oils and Aromatherapy for Dummies helps you understand essential oils so that you can savor and enjoy the pleasures and benefits. It's also a guide to using essential oils effectively and safely. I show you how to bring essential oils into your home, your work, and wherever you go. One of the best things about aromatherapy is the ease and enjoyment that comes with it. Using essential oils is so simple. I include more than 100 recipes that I developed so that you can whip up a scent for everything from oily skin to indigestion. Most of these recipes take less than 5 minutes to make. Really? This book contains so many features you won't find covered in other books on the subject. For starters, you are given an amazing selection of essential oil formulas to treat dozens of physical and emotional conditions in the symptom guide. Not only does the guide describe how you can use them, but it gives you tips on additional treatments to enhance your healing. The detailed descriptions of essential oils in the Essential Oil Guide explain how to use each one. What really makes this book stand out are the guidelines that you'll need for using essential oils effectively and safely. You learn not only about which essential oils you need to use extra carefully or avoid, but also help in making good choices. And while you're making those choices, here's a book that guides you through the confusion of the botanical names and the many variations and types of each oil. It takes the surprise out of essential oils by explaining how oils can change, for good and bad, with age and different storage conditions. All of this knowledge is available to you through the easy access organization of this book, which includes lists to help you learn exactly what you need to know. Additional information adds a little noteworthy color to what you're reading. Foolish assumptions. Probably I do know you at least a little. You're already intrigued by aroma, so you can't help wondering what all the fuss is about essential oils. Maybe you're missing out on something that could really be a plus in your life and help a few physical and maybe even some emotional issues that you're working on. You want to spice up your life with fragrance. You want to know if aroma is really a therapy, and if so, how it works. You're interested in the feel-good results provided by using essential oils. Icons verbalized in this book. Tip marks tips and shortcuts that you can use to make using essential oils and aromatherapy even easier. A lot of these are the tips that I've discovered by trial and error, so I save you the expense of learning the hard way. It just pays to remember some things. When you hear this icon, I'm telling you something that you'll probably want to know about essential oils in the future. This way, you can pay special attention when you hear this information. The technical stuff icon marks information of a highly technical nature that you can normally skip over. It might be intriguing information to have, but it's not essential. Essential oils are very concentrated and need to be used with respect. Throughout this book, you find an occasional warning to make sure you play it safe. Beyond this book. In addition to the abundance of information and guidance related to essential oils and aromatherapy that I provide in this book, you get access to even more help and information online at Dummies.com. Check out this book's online cheat sheet. Just go to Dummies.com and search for Essential Oils and Aromatherapy for Dummies cheat sheet. Where to go from here? Chances are that you've already experienced aromatherapy, even if you haven't used essential oils. If you've ever sipped a cup of chamomile tea, rubbed on rose or lavender-scented hand lotion, or sniffed a cinnamon roll, you've already enjoyed aromatherapy. Where you go from here is into an adventure that combines enticing fragrances with good health. You have a guide that can gently lead you to explore the many facets of this therapy. Is some ailment bugging you? Then head straight to Chapter 2 to understand how essential oils work, and then look up your specific problem in the symptom guide. Maybe you're feeling great physically, but you're too tired or need to have a little more focus? Then head to Chapter 9 to help you stay alert. Want some hints on how to use essential oils? Then go through Chapter 6. Wherever you turn in this book, you'll find plenty of information that will hopefully spark ideas that will further your involvement with essential oils. 1. Getting started with essential oils. In this part, understand essential oils and what they do. Educate your nose to smell differences in scents. Be a savvy aromatherapy and essential oil shopper. Use essential oils safely. Create your own essential oil products. Chapter 1. Making Sense Out of Sense. In this chapter, understanding the wonder behind the words essential oils of aromatherapy. viewing essential oil medicines, using and applying essential oils, seeing the potential benefits of essential oils, playing botanist to sort through oils. How many times have you leaned into a bouquet of flowers to inhale their fragrance? Perhaps you've taken a deep breath of pine or fir while walking in a park or forest, or brought a fresh Christmas tree into your home. Stroll through a flower or herb garden, and the scents that waft around you with each step engage your imagination. Maybe you've sat down to a cup of peppermint tea and enjoyed the aroma as much as drinking the tea. With so many different smells surrounding you, you probably don't give them a second thought. Or at least you may not yet. In this chapter, I begin to explain how all this sensation, from a bouquet of flowers, a pine forest, or your cup of tea, is due to essential oils. This chapter gives you just a sniff of essential oil basics and the study and practice of aromatherapy. The rest of the book digs deeper into various subtopics. Defining essential oils. Essential oils are derived from medicinal plants that are commonly referred to as herbs. You may have gone in search of some herbal remedies to take care of a headache, or reached for cough syrup or throat lozenges that contains medicinal herbs. Herbs that are aromatic contain essential oils that produce a plant's scent. Not all plants contain essential oils, but the ones that do hold them in special glands. It's easy for you to identify the plants with these oils. Simply smell the plant. If there's a scent, it contains essential oils. Roses, violets, rosemary bushes, and even Christmas trees all owe their distinctive aromas to essential oils. Technical stuff. Essential oils can be extracted from a plant using several methods. Once extracted, a pure essential oil is slightly oily to the touch. Although technically an oil, it is much thinner than vegetable oils used in cooking, such as canola or olive. Essential oils are composed of such tiny compounds that the oils feel thin and seem to disappear when you rub them between your fingers. They also don't leave an oily stain on cloth and evaporate easily into the air. Because they dissipate so quickly, another name for essential oils is volatile oils. That's a good description of them because volatile means vaporous or to be like gas. See Chapter 15 for more on the science behind the oils. The scent glands in a plant that produce essential oils can occur anywhere, but they are most likely found in the flowers and leaves. Not all plants need essential oils to survive, yet those that do have them put them to good use. For a long time, botanists couldn't figure out why plants went to the trouble of producing these oils. Now they know that essential oils play important roles for plants. They attract bees and other pollinators. They repel harmful insects. Some repel other plants so that they don't crowd the space. They kill bacterial, viral, and fungal infections. They seal and heal the plant's wounds. They help make the plant waterproof. They increase the plant's immunity to disease. Acting like plant hormones, some influence plant reproduction. Following your nose. Nowadays, they're sold everywhere, but it's relatively new that you can purchase essential oils. Although they have been distilled for hundreds of years, and quite possibly long before that, they were obtained from aromatic plants only by early chemists, the alchemists. These rare essential oils found their way into a few exclusive cosmetics, but were not generally available. Even a few decades ago, when I started working as an aromatherapist, almost no essential oils were available. I could only find peppermint and birch sold as wintergreen essential oils, and that was only in drugstores. I had to search out large essential oil companies distributing to the food and perfume industries for my first set of essential oils. Times have certainly changed. What's so essential about these oils? Aromatic compounds that were first distilled from plants were coined essential by poetic alchemists of long ago. They believed that a plant's fragrance represents its inner nature or essence. Fragrance is invisible, so it was easy to consider it etheric and akin to a person's soul. It was commonly used to inspire prayer and meditation. Indeed, one of the earliest uses of fragrant plants was as incense for religious ceremonies, an application still popular throughout the world where it has moved into Hindu and Buddhist temples, Japanese Taoist and Shinto practices, Catholic churches, and indigenous American and African healing ceremonies. Defining aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is the technique of using essential oils, which are always aromatic, for healing therapy. The beauty of essential oils is that they are an aroma-based therapy. All those good scents make working with essential oils and using them a wonderful experience. After all, if essential oils have an emphasis, it's that they make you feel great just sniffing them. What I love about aromatherapy is how it is truly holistic, aims to treat the whole person. It embraces the body, mind, spirit concept by working on all these levels. That means the essential oils used in an aromatherapy practice address healing on several levels, as they have done in traditional medicine around the world. No matter where your ancestry lies, your people certainly used aromatic plants for healing. In fact, the use of aromatic plants is thought to be one of the oldest forms of healing. A tradition-based practice, it works in our modern world as well as it did ages ago. Technical stuff. As an herbalist and aromatherapist, I always view aromatherapy as a part of herbalism. If you look at the most important types of healing compounds and herbs, essential oils are right at the top because essential oils are responsible for many herbs' healing attributes. Although most of Western medicine typically relies on medical procedures and pharmaceuticals, modern science has also turned its attention to the healing capabilities of essential oils. When researchers looked for possible candidates to study, they first investigated the uses of aromatic plants that have been recorded in herbal manuscripts and embedded into worldwide folklore. What they discovered is that the old manuscripts were right. Yes, chamomile really does reduce pain. Lavender can help you sleep. Rosemary helps you think better. Some essential oils reduce bruising and inflammation. From these first aromatic findings, research moved on to explore a potpourri of aromatic experiences and provided a scientific foundation for essential oil use. Aromatherapy is often used in conjunction with other forms of therapy to heal various ailments. This is because it's a perfect, non-intrusive way to balance emotions. For example, incense can be burned during a yoga class. Someone experiencing an anxiety attack can simply spray an essential oil into the air, and a beneficial effect wafts through the room. As an adjunct therapy, aromatherapy can promote relaxation or focus and relieve anxiety and nervousness. I often refer to it as a feel-good therapy to improve almost any situation. Check out Chapter 6 for many ways to create a mood room with scent. In addition to affecting mood, aromatherapy can help to heal a long list of physical problems. Aromatherapy is especially useful when you're dealing with conditions that you normally treat yourself anyway, such as a headache, muscle spasm, or insomnia. Instead of heading to the drugstore, you'll be reaching for rose geranium or peppermint essential oil. To use aromatherapy wisely, read Chapter 4. There's no denying that certain fragrances from essential oils put your mind into a relaxed focus that promotes prayer and meditation. How aromatherapy addresses the soul is fascinating and a little mysterious. Science hasn't backed this use yet. I like how the essential oils that traditionally have been used in religious settings to inspire devotion are now non-denominational. The scent of essential oils like frankincense, myrrh, sandalwood, and juniper work for everyone. While you may be using frankincense to relax a muscle, its scent floating in the air touches a spiritual aspect, which can help you create or tap into a core of strength to deal with whatever physical and emotional conditions come your way. Aromatherapy is becoming a household word, and you'll find a large assortment of essential oils readily available online and in brick-and-mortar stores. See chapters in this book that cover more information on individual topics. Refer to Chapter 8 for tips on using aromatherapy to create romance. Chapter 6 explains how to scent your living and workspace. The guides at the end of this book help you find the right oils and scents for your needs. Using oils for healing. Essential oils have a lot in common when it comes to medicine. Due to their general makeup, most essential oils are highly antiseptic and able to kill an assortment of harmful bacterial and viral infections. Many also reduce inflammation to help eliminate pain, which can result when an inflamed or infected area presses on your nerves. Quite a few of these oils also encourage wounds to heal more quickly because they stimulate the repair of cells. All these actions combine into an excellent treatment for your minor injuries, such as cuts, tight or cramped muscles, arthritis, headaches, and inflammation. Over and over, I've seen essential oils quickly knock out an infection, relieve a bruise, or ease a cramping muscle. Here's a list of essential oils' most important medicinal properties. Kill bacterial, viral, and fungal infections. Heal wounds. Reduce inflammation. Regulate hormones. Tone skin. Stimulate the immune system. Influence reproductive hormones. Improve blood circulation and warm the skin. Improve digestion. Decrease sinus and lung congestion. Remember, not all essential oils are pros at everything on this list. Some perform better than others doing one thing or another. This book will show you which essential oils do what. Refer to the Essential Oil Guide and the Symptom Guide for help. Getting aromas into the body. There are two main ways to use essential oils. One is by inhaling their aroma through your nose. The other is to dilute them so you can rub them on your skin. Of course, when you rub them on your skin, you also get the benefit of being able to inhale the scent at the same time. Under your skin. Essential oil molecules are amazingly small. Their tiny size gives them some of their superpowers. An example is their ability to get under your skin when you rub them on. Your skin is very protective about what it lets through. You don't want just anything entering your body, and your skin knows that. So it has a tight structure and protective coating to keep out harmful things like dirt and grime and whatever you touch. After all, anything that's able to penetrate skin reaches blood vessels, moves into the bloodstream, and is then circulated throughout the body to reach all of your cells. It's because they are so small that almost all essential oils are absorbed quickly when applied to the skin and are able to pass through your skin. Some of the oil is absorbed into skin layers. Some reach even farther, into underlying tissue. A small amount moves into the bloodstream. On the other hand, some remains on the surface of your skin and evaporates into the air as fragrance. This absorption doesn't happen all at once. Essential oils are made up of many different compounds, and some pass more quickly through your skin than others. The tiniest, most absorbable components in lavender and clove oils appear in the blood only 20 minutes after being rubbed on the skin. You can detect bergamot, anise, and lemon on the breath 40 to 60 minutes after rubbing them on the skin. Even larger compounds take just a little longer. Chemists say 3 things determine how quickly a compound goes through skin: its size, shape, and function. Because some essential oil compounds are tinier than others, it's the small ones with simple shapes that move through the quickest. Function refers to conditions such as water solubility. Heat also speeds things up. Warm skin, warm body oil, massage techniques like using hot rocks or compresses, and even a hot day all increase this essential oil migration. Absorption rates are also influenced by your skin type. For example, essential oils penetrate dry, flaky, broken, or freshly washed skin more easily. Any aromatherapy product that contains vegetable oil, and that includes skin lotion, facial cream, salve, and massage oil, slows the absorption of essential oils into your skin. What's happening is that large molecules in vegetable oils, such as almond and olive oil, are simply too big to go into your skin, so they slide over the top of your skin. While they're doing all that sliding around, they hold on to some of the essential oil. Eventually, most of these suspended essential oil compounds find their way into the skin. This spreads out the essential oil's good effects over time, much like a time release factor. Tip: test this one out at home. Cut a clove of garlic in half and rub the cut side liberally on the bottom of your foot. Put socks on and wait for the results of the experiment. It takes your blood system about 20 minutes to carry the essential oil of garlic throughout your bloodstream. You'll know because you'll be able to taste it. Not only can you taste garlic, but its powerful antiseptic action is going to work throughout your body. You may not want to do this experiment before attending a social event. Technical stuff. Essential oils are derived from aromatic plants, many of which are medicinal herbs that are used for healing. That means the essential oil carries at least some healing properties of the herb from which it was derived. Sometimes, clinical herbalists and aromatherapists turn to the herb and sometimes the oil for a remedy. The decision of which one to use depends on the condition that's being treated and what medicinal properties are needed. Because aromatic herbs contain the essential oil, there are times when either the herb or oil will do the trick. Take the herb rosemary, for example. If you want something to relieve sore muscles, you can use a concoction that has the herb rosemary extracted into a base like olive oil, or one that has rosemary essential oils added to it. Essential oils have some advantages over non-aromatic herbs. They're fast to reach their destination. Say that you have a sore muscle. Rub on a massage or body oil that contains the anti-inflammatory essential oil of lavender or chamomile over a sore area, and you'll send the medicine quickly into the underlying area, your tight muscle. Compare that to using non-aromatic herbs. Drinking an herb tea or downing a pill or extract are all good medicine. However, while herbs do a great job of treating skin disorders and complexion problems on the skin surface, they rarely go more than skin deep. When applied topically, most herbal compounds lay on the skin surface. The medicine doesn't reach deep into tissue under the skin to help heal it. This limits herbs to topical use. Our skin is a great protective barrier. Otherwise, everything we touch could enter our bodies. The advantages of having those tiny essential oils pass through your skin via topical application include the following. Right on target. Essential oils can be applied right on or over the specific area that needs treatment. Go deep. Essential oils penetrate deep into underlying tissue to work their healing magic. Have a happy liver. Not only does the problem area get most of the medicinal dose, but less essential oil ends up circulating in your bloodstream. The result is less essential oil has to be processed by your liver. That translates into less work for your liver and a lower chance of too much essential oil producing a toxic reaction in your body. Using the lizard brain. After the nose gathers information about aroma, it sends a report to your brain. That information bypasses the central nervous system and the areas of the brain that control reasoning. Instead, the nose sends its fragrance facts to a very old part of your brain called the limbic system for processing. The primitive limbic system is sometimes called the lizard brain because it works in a similar fashion to the simple brain of a reptile to plug into your basic survival instincts. If you want to understand the limbic system better, think about what a lizard needs. To find food and a mate, be alerted to danger, remember a few survival skills, recognize its territory, and maintain its body's healthy equilibrium. All these requirements are associated with the sense of smell. Because it is the limbic system's job to alert your body's warning system of potential danger, it signals the fight or flight response. This causes your adrenals to provide a rush of adrenaline with its resulting burst of energy during an emergency. The higher parts of your brain that control long-term memory also receive information about fragrances.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?